Hey everybody, David here, and this is another Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition class breakdown tutorial, and this is dealing on the cleric archetype, the Knowledge Domain. Now the Knowledge Domain is a great complement that goes on top of the already strong baseline cleric class features. Now, as you can see, the cleric already gets a multitude of things, from spell casting. You get cantrips, you get to cast spells from level 1 to level 9, you get the channel divinity mechanic, turn undead, then it later turns into where you can destroy the undead. You get ability score improvements, you'll get 5 of those, and you'll get divine intervention. So all of this is a really nice base, but at level 1 you get to add a divine domain, and this is where you're going to add the knowledge cleric. So the knowledge cleric is the gods of knowledge, including Ogma, Bakub, Gillian, Orion, and Thoth. Value learning and understanding above all. Some teach that knowledge is to be gathered and shared in libraries and universities, or promote the practical knowledge of craft and intervention. Some deities hoard knowledge and keep its secrets to themselves, and some promise their followers that they will gain tremendous power if they unlock the secrets of the multiverse. Followers of these gods study esoteric lore, collect old tombs, delve into the secret places of the earth, and learn all that they can. Some gods of knowledge promote the practical knowledge of craft and intervention, including smith deities like Gond, Riorx, Onatar, Moradin, Hephaestus, and Goib-Nu. Now, the knowledge domain is self-explanatory. I mean, it's straightforward. You gain knowledge, and it's like becoming a scholarly type of cleric. Now, you're going to see that every domain has spells that they get. Now, you can see at first level, the knowledge domain gets command and identify. Third level, you're going to get augury, suggestion. At 5th level, you'll get non-detection and speak with dead. 7th level, you'll get arcane eye and confusion. 9th level, you'll get legend lore and scrying. And what domain spells are? These are bonus spells that you get for the knowledge that you choose. They're all different between the multitude of different domains that are for the cleric. So you have your base pool of spells that you memorize every day, that you pray during a long rest to your deity. Then you get those spells. Now, the domain spells stack on top. So these are extras. You don't have to memorize these. They are already automatically memorized for you. So I wanted to break that down for you just because there was some confusion at some points about what domain spells actually did. So you just don't have to memorize these. You can always have these at your disposal. Although they will still cost you a spell slot to cast, they just won't be considered part of your daily pool of memorized spells. So on top of the domain spells, at level 1, when you choose the knowledge domain, you are going to get blessings of knowledge. And this is when you can learn 2 additional languages of your choice. That's really nice. You also become proficient in your choice of 2 of the following skills: Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion. Straightforward there as well. Now, here's the best thing about Blessing of Knowledge. When you choose these 2 skills to become proficient in, the proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check that you'll make with these 2 skills that you choose. That's really nice. So, I mean, even at level 1, if you choose Religion and Nature, then hey, instead of a +2 bonus for your proficiency, you're going to get a +4. And just think, proficiency scales up. So the bonus is going to double also. So by the time you're later levels, instead of +6, it'll be +12 plus whatever other stat that you're going to put in. Blessings of Knowledge, really strong for a level 1 class feature. Now, at level 2, you get Channel Divinities, just like all the other domains, and the baseline cleric, you actually gain the ability to use this Channel Divinity feature. So this is called Knowledge of the Ages, and this is when you can use your Channel Divinity to tap into a divine well of knowledge. So as an action, you choose one skill or tool, and for 10 minutes you have proficiency with that chosen skill or tool. That's really straightforward. So if you don't know how to open up a door, you can literally cast Channel Divinity, Knowledge of the Ages, and you can become proficient in Thieves' Tools for 10 minutes. Use your dexterity bonus if you have one, add in that tool proficiency, unlock that door. Really nice. Channel Divinity, Knowledge of the Ages. Next, at level 6, you're going to get another Channel Divinity. This is a really nice one. This is called Read Thoughts. Now, this is when you can use your Channel Divinity to read a creature's thoughts. You can then use your access to the creature's mind to command it. So as an action, you choose one creature that you can see within 60 feet of you. That creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. So, if the creature succeeds on the saving throw, it's not affected by Read Thoughts, and you cannot use this feature on that creature again, or at all until you finish a long rest. So, if it makes a saving throw, you can't use it again. It's gone. You have to have a long rest, and plus, it won't affect the creature anyway. So, if the creature fails the saving throw, now you can read its surface thoughts, those foremost in its mind, reflecting its current emotions and what it is actually, actively thinking about when it's within 60 feet of you. And this effect lasts 1 minute. 1 minute. This is really nice for RP between a dungeon master and a player. This could be really good. So, an additional thing is during that time, the 1 minute duration, you can use your action to end this effect and cast Suggestion on the creature without expending a spell slot. So basically, Suggestion is where you can give the creature a simple command without telling it to kill itself. If you tell it to kill itself, then it will end. The Suggestion spell will end, and you won't be able to do anything. You'll have to read more on the Suggestion spell. It's a really cool spell. And whenever you do decide to cast the Suggestion on the creature that's affected by Read Thoughts, the target automatically fails the saving throw, so it won't have to make one. So that's really nice. Read Thoughts, Channel Divinity. Next up is Potent Spellcasting. So this is when you're level 8. Now you can add your Wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with any cleric cantrip. Straightforward, no need to explain that. You're going to get an extra bit of damage for casting cantrip spells. Last, you're going to get at level 17, you are going to get Visions of the Past, and this is a great roleplay thing to use. I mean, this will help with roleplay so good. So, this is where you get at level 17, and this is when you can call up visions of the past that relate to an object you hold or your immediate surroundings. You spend at least 1 minute in meditation and prayer, then receive dreamlike, shadowy glimpses of recent events. You can meditate in this way for a number of minutes equal to your wisdom score and must maintain concentration during that time as if you were casting a spell. Once you use this feature, you cannot use it again until you had a short or long rest. That's up front, that's straightforward. Now, just take into consideration, you have to concentrate, and you'll be able to do this for a number of minutes equal to your wisdom score. So this is really cool. You can hold an object, or you can meditate in the surroundings. So if this is something about maybe a murder, or maybe a crime scene, or maybe this is the hall where negotiation talks went sour. You can actually read the area. You could pick up an item that's on the table, and this is a really good RP feature to use. Now, for object reading, you hold the object as you meditate, and you can see visions of the object's previous owner. After meditating for 1 minute, you learn how the owner acquired and lost the object, as well as the most recent significant event involving the object and the owner. If the object was owned by another creature in the recent past within a number of days equal to your wisdom score, you can spend 1 additional minute for each owner to learn the same information about that creature. So, if this is the candlestick that has blood on it, you can basically find out how and why it got in, basically who owns it. Really nice. Really, really, really cool. So, area reading. As you meditate, you see visions of recent events in your immediate vicinity. A room, street, tunnel, clearing, or the like, up to a 50-foot cube. Going back to a number of days equal to your wisdom score. So you need to be pretty quick and diligent about this before it's out of your wisdom score for the amount of days. For each minute you meditate, you learn about one significant event, beginning with the most recent, and then it works backwards. Significant events typically involve powerful emotions such as battles and betrayals, marriages and murders, births and funerals. However, they might also include more mundane events that are nevertheless important in your current situation, and I'm sure your dungeon master will come up with some pretty good readings. Now, I really like Visions of the Past, and I wasn't really sold on the Knowledge Cleric until I started reading more about this. So this is definitely a domain that's well worth looking into playing. This is in the Player's Handbook, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. If you need any character sheets whatsoever, I have over 840 character sheets on my website at tabletopping.net. Every level, class, archetype in D&D 5e, 1 to 20. They're on nice 3-page PDF formats. Please check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.